What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I will be talking about Hcmc, Healthier Choices Management Corp. If you are new to my channel and don't know what Hcmc is, they are a publicly traded company based in the US specializing in providing consumers with healthier alternatives to everyday lifestyle choices. I've been covering Hcmc for about 8-9 months now, and lots of us who were invested in Hcmc are still holding Hcmc. We're expecting the lawsuit between Hcmc and Philip Morris to have been resolved early May into June of this year. That did not happen. So lots of people either sold off or they're holding Hcmc and are still buying. So Hcmc as of today is sitting at 0.00060. This is the price that I personally will continue to buy at, and I'll get into it more later on in the video of why I am still holding Hcmc and the reason behind me buying more of this company. So Hcmc has been sitting flat for some time now. Not much movement or news that's come out for Hcmc and Philip Morris in its lawsuit. And sometimes no news is good news. So we have to take this approach with Hcmc that we haven't heard anything, and this could be a good thing. And I'll get into it more on their financials and what it means for them long term. So the last update we got is pretty old, but I still wanted to cover it briefly, just in case people missed this when it first came out back in end of July. So we got an update. Healthier Choices Management Corp provides update in patent infringement lawsuit against Philip Morris. This came out July 26th, this article of this year. And to keep it short, Hcmc announced that the Court of Georgia granted Philip Morris the motion to dismiss Hcmc's patent infringement action against them. Hcmc had 14 days to file a motion for leave to file a further amended complaint, which Hcmc intends to do by said deadline, and we know what came after that. And today I wanted to kind of go over the financials of Hcmc and why I'm hoping that this company does well in the long term, in the next 5 years, because I think as the company starts to see growth in its financials, regardless of what happens with the lawsuit, I think this company has potential to do well. And as you guys can see here, June 30th of this year, we saw our first positive net income. Okay, if you compare that to June 30th, 2020, they were sitting obviously in the red because of COVID and the whole situation with that. So we're starting to see them grow financially in the right direction, which gives me hope as an investor, regardless of what happens with the lawsuit. So that's why I'm an investor who's still holding, and why I will continue to buy this slowly. I'm not going to dump all my money into this company and just hope to see it take off, but I put it in an amount that is reasonable, and an amount that I'm comfortable losing if it comes to that. So when I first talked about Hcmc, we saw about 3 billion shares outstanding, and now we're about 340 billion shares outstanding. This doesn't scare me too much. People got tired of holding this company, and we're expecting a solution way back in May and June of this year. That didn't happen, so I understand why people sold. Me personally, again, I am still holding. If you're still holding Hcmc, let me know in the comments below, and let me know if you guys are still buying or you're holding your bags, what your game plan is. I'm curious to see how many of us are still in this. And at no point I am saying to put your money into this company. I'm not promoting this company. It's just something that I want to talk about and give you guys my personal opinion. And also, this company, as of recently, percent of volume shorted hasn't been ending crazy. No red flags that stand out too much to me. The numbers go from 15 to 30 to 40% at max the past week. So I'm comfortable with those numbers. Again, this company stays pretty flat in terms of like it being hard to day trade anyways. So it's okay in terms of it being shorted. And also, when I first started talking about this company, I wanted to point one thing out to you guys is we had around 60,000 people following and watching this company on StockTwits, and now we're almost at 90,000 people, and this is 90,000 people who are still watching it even after no news has come out since July. So this is a good sign to me. People are still interested in HCMC. It gives me hope. I guess it gives me hope in terms of people are still interested to seeing what happens with this company. Now, I'm not saying that we'll see something come out end of this year or even early next year. I think it can take up to 2 years for us to get news from HCMC. So for me, it's all about being patient and letting this thing play out. And regardless, again, of whether they win this lawsuit or lose it or whatever the case happens, is I'm okay with either, because I believe in about 4 to 5 years, this company can be easily at 10 to 15 cents. And if you're someone who's holding a good amount of shares, that 10 to 15 cents can make a huge difference in what you can come out with in the end in terms of profit. So that's how I view this company and how I view the long-term game plan I have for it. And also, HCMC, they do have a Twitter account with a small following, I admit, but they're active, and that gives me hope as an investor. They had a Labor Day sale, 15% off, and they also are selling vitamins, which is pretty neat. I think that as they continue to promote their products and grow, it's going to be big for them. So that's my take on HCMC. I mean, as of now, there's not really much to say in terms of what the outcome, which way it's leaning towards, because we don't have enough information to really decide. It's become more of a waiting game and being patient on it, and I'm here to bring you guys more updates as they come. Again, I personally, this is not financial advice. I personally will continue to keep buying HCMC at my own risk, and hope that in the 4 or 5 year span, the stock will grow to 10 to 15 cents, and I'll have a good amount of shares in which I can sell off for a decent amount of money. So that's my long-term game plan. Let me know below what you guys are planning to do with HCMC. If you've already sold, you've kind of lost hope for this company or the lawsuit, if you're still holding your bags or you're continuing to buy, let me know below. I'm curious to get your feedback, and also I'm curious to hear about how long you guys think this will take, a year, 2 years, longer. So I'm curious to hear your approach, folks. If you are new to my channel, I'd appreciate if you guys subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.